Guys, the exhaust sounds insane in the parking garage. I don't know if you can pick that up, but the turbos sound awesome. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a brand new video. I'm here at a change of scenery today. We're here at my old college campus. Let's see, I'll show you. On the top floor of the parking garage. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 mods that you need to do to your C7, S6, or any 4.0T really. So I'll try to break this down by giving you guys like my reasoning, so the mod, the reasoning, and then try to show you examples of like before and afters, like the mods. We'll go ahead and get straight into it. The first mod, as you can imagine, it's going to be something engine related, but first thing I would recommend is definitely downpipes or something for the exhaust in general. This is a twin turbo V8, but the exhaust on this car stock is so quiet, so if you don't have the sport exhaust, the mufflers kill all the sound that this vehicle has. The resonators are in there too, and they're kind of drowning out a bit of the sound. And then you also have the catalytic converters, which everybody knows kill sound but also performance. I really recommend you do something to the exhaust. Usually I'm like a firm believer of cat delete, resonator delete, keep the stock mufflers, but with this vehicle that just wasn't something you could do because, like I said, it was very restrictive. In general, with this car, if you don't have the sport exhaust, then it's going to just kill all the sound. So I'll go ahead and throw a clip of what it sounded like before. And as you can hear, that just sounded like straight vacuum cleaner. And obviously you guys know what it sounds like now, but if you need a reminder, this is what it sounds like now. We're gonna go ahead and move into some shade real quick because I'm gonna start melting alive. Now, these ARM downpipes were a huge difference for sound. I do recommend them. If you do get them, just buy different gaskets because the ones that are supplied from them just blow out and you're gonna get an exhaust leak. So just go with OEM gaskets. If you are interested in getting some ARM downpipes, I do have an affiliate link with ARM. I'll drop a link to them in the description, and if you do decide to buy them, it just supports the channel. I would appreciate that. The second mod that I recommend you do to this car is you have to do an intake. Let's open the hood again. If you want to do just an airbox, you're gonna get the turbo sound if you don't care about performance, but I really recommend you get the full inlet all the way to the airbox. So that means straight from the turbo all the way to the air filters. The RS versions of the 4.0T or the S8, which isn't an RS, but whatever, they actually have a larger inner diameter for the intake. If you get a full inlet, you have the advantage of being able to buy an intake that has a larger diameter, and obviously the larger intake would be more airflow, thus more power, and honestly maybe a little bit more turbo noise. If you do plan on tuning the car or upgrading your turbos in the future, a full inlet is going to be something future-proof anyway, so might as well get it now. So I'll go ahead and skip to something cosmetic-wise in case you're not all about performance. The third thing you need to do immediately is definitely get a diffuser. Now this is my diffuser from ECS Tuning. It is very nice. It's gloss black. This diffuser really just improved the look of the vehicle altogether. The back end used to look so plain and too executive, you could say. But this diffuser really brought out the aggressiveness of this vehicle, and it matches the sound and the performance that this vehicle puts out. So the number 4 thing you need to get if you have an Audi 4.0T, this little device right here in red, that, my friends, is called an OBD11. That OBD11 is a game changer for anyone with an Audi, Volkswagen, or any of those types of vehicles. What you're able to do with an OBD11 is a whole lot of different coding features into your vehicle. I was able to get like the boost gauge that only comes on like the RS7 and RS6. That was something super cool that I was able to add. It's actually functional. You can code in additional features like efficiency mode, off-road mode, but it's also helpful for maintenance. You can scan and delete codes. There's a function called workshop where, for example, you can disengage the rear parking brakes, which I did whenever I worked on my vehicle, or you can tune the vehicle to lower the air suspension, which is a very popular mod with this car. There's so many things you can do that it gives you just a lot of control of your vehicle in general, and you don't have to take it to a dealer or a shop for everything. If you do want to buy an OBD11, I do have an affiliate link, but I will leave that in the description below if you're interested. So I'll kind of do a bonus one, but it's kind of basic, but I won't count this as an actual number. But a honeycomb grill is really a necessity for the 4.0s, or really any body style C7. Stock, these have a chrome grill. The chrome grill, just to me, looks hideous. Some people probably like the look of it, or they think it's like the classic Audi look. I actually ended up changing mine out because one, I didn't like the chrome, and obviously I've been trying to go for like a murdered out look. My original chrome grill actually ended up getting damaged during a Texas winter freeze one time, and the chrome actually started peeling, and I ended up swapping it with the RS grill, and honestly I can't imagine ever going back because it just looks so much better with the black grill. It honestly helps with airflow too, because you get a lot more openings versus like the OEM grill, which was like open in the, or closed in the middle and then open only on the top and bottom. So RS grill, honestly, for the win. There's a reason everyone with an Audi goes with the RS grill. All right guys, now the last item that I'm gonna recommend, so this will be technically 5. That bonus RS was the 3rd for cosmetic, but this is gonna be the 3rd for performance. I really recommend you buy a tune for your S6, S7, A8, whatever it is. And I personally would recommend Jackal Motorsports. Now, getting a tune for your vehicle doesn't only just make it faster. Now, that is the main benefit. With Jackal Motorsports, you actually get a ECU tune and a TCU tune. The ECU tune is what is calibrated to make your car push more boost, push more timing, and to get the max power out of your engine. A TCU tune also does similar things for performance. It helps to increase the clutch pressure, so whenever you're shifting, you shift faster basically. It can change aspects of your transmission, so maybe now it might shift at different points. One of the main items that are not performance related is drivability. It actually did improve the drivability of my vehicle. I still do get issues with the 1 to 2 shifts on my car. That's a known issue. That's just, everybody gets those issues with the 4.0T with the dual clutch. And honestly, if you get an ECU tune and don't tune your transmission, you will have issues with the transmission. This being a dual clutch, if the clutch pressure is increased, you might experience a clutch slip. Or even if you do have a TCU tune, maybe your transmission clutches are not good, or they're wearing out, you will get clutch slip. With a TCU tune, you can really reduce that. And even with the tune in general, the tuner can help to reduce your torque at certain RPMs, or maybe in the top end right before your shift. So it can help increase the longevity of your transmission, and basically you're not going to be destroying or roasting your clutches. I'm not affiliated with Jackal or anything. I just really like their tune. They do provide it at a very good price. And like I said, you get an ECU and TCU together. In all honesty, if you do want to tune, DS1 is the best option. That gives you so much more functionality. You get multiple maps. You get multiple maps with Jackal as well, but Jackal only provides 93 octane. With DS1 you can get 85, and the only downside is that DS1 is $1,100 plus you have to source a custom TCU tune from somebody, so whatever the cost for that is on top of that. But alrighty guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I recommend you check out some of my other videos. I have a lot of content on my S6, anything from upgrading my turbos to POV drives. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more content. I really hope that this is something useful for maybe new people getting into the platform, or maybe you're just trying to start modding your car, but hopefully this gave you some ideas. If you have questions, let me know. I answer every single comment, unless you're the haters. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for watching. Later. Apparently I was just revving it on top of all of the cops for the school. So yeah, I guess good thing we didn't go too crazy.